Hi everybody, this is Nikki, back with another video that's my personal opinion, personal experience, not to be used as medical advice. This is a quick story about my calibration factor. There are no numbers, but if that bores you, you might want to get out now because that's what it is. But this is actually one because I saw my endocrinologist today, and it was a great visit, and I really needed a great visit. So basically, I got into the appointment a little bit and I said to her, I'm attempting to manage my blood sugars with my calibration factor as well as my blood glucose. And she said, "You mean your correction factor?" And I said, "No, I mean my calibration factor." And she went blank. She said, "I don't know what that is." And I said, "Well, it's using your interstitial signal, which is your ISIG." And I said, "It's what our sensors are running off of." I said, "It's the raw data." And she's like, "So you're using your sensor?" And I said, "No, in fact, I know that's a limited number." I said, "I can sometimes, but I can't rely on it." I said, "I'm using the data that is my sensors working off of." And she did that. And I was like thrilled because what I thought going in there is that either she would be incredibly interested in it, which she wasn't. We had our 20-minute time slot or whatever it was. Or she was going to say, "Oh yeah, we know about the calibration factor in the ISIG and it doesn't work well." And that's kind of what I thought she was going to say. "Yeah, we tried that," or "They tried that in the past, it didn't work well." So I had prepared myself for that. But then she didn't say that. And in fact, she didn't even have any idea what I was talking about. So it gave me some hope because things have been going really well using my calibration factor. And that was some level of confirmation that maybe it hasn't been tried and proven a failure. So I was excited about that. Anyway, then a couple of minutes later, I told her I'm having what appears to be a problem period, late afternoon, early evening, a couple of really significant crashes. Could she help me adjust my basal rates because I am staying out of auto mode now? And she said, "I'm not really that worried. I'm not going to do that yet because I don't see that evidence. I do see a few crashes and I do see a couple of good numbers and a couple of high numbers." She said, "So I don't want to do that yet. Let's just watch it." And so I said, "Okay, that's fine." And then she said, "And in fact, while looking at my CareLink data," she said, "I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you've been doing this last week," she said, "I don't know which mode you're in, but I would be continuing with that." Now, in reality, I was in auto mode the first half of the week and in manual mode the second half of the week. But the difference in the last week has been that I've been using my calibration factor. So when she said that, I was like a kid at a birthday party when my favorite song came on. Flushed and ecstatic like this. Really happy because now there's confirmation that maybe this hasn't been tried just by a diabetic, managing their blood sugars. And now a difference in what my endocrinologist is able to see in the week that I've been using my calibration factor versus the other weeks where I have not been, where I was having pretty good results anyway. I've been working hard for, a while now. Anyway, so it was all really, really good news. And on the way home, I realized I'm testing all the time, and what kind of life would this be if I had to test all the time? And I said this in another video and I'll say it again. I'm either testing all the time or I'm living diabetes. I'm at its mercy. And if it be that I am crashing and can't stand up, or I'm so high I can't eat anything, or I'm worried if my infusion set has come out, or whatever it is, like I'm doing this every day anyway, so I might as well get a little organized and do it with numbers and avoid all the other crap as best as I can. And so far it's really working out well. Then to not put in the extra time up front with the numbers and be, living with the fallout. That's where I am with my diabetes. So, and on the way home, doing slightly higher than the allowed speed according to the speed limit signs, though not much. I was on a highway and I was doing with the flow of traffic, and I realized that that's what my calibration factor is. I am a car, my diabetes, I am in a car, and the faster I'm traveling, the more I just can't look away. You wouldn't look away doing 75 miles an hour down the highway when there's traffic. You just wouldn't look away. It's or if you do, it's a bad idea, right? But out on a scenic route where there are no other cars and you're cruising along and out for the sunshine, you might take a second to look off into the distance to enjoy the cows at pasture. Okay, anyway, it's been a really good day. My calibration factor is working really well today. My fingers hurt, but I'm testing half as much today as I was yesterday, and I'm getting better results, and I think it's because I'm getting comfortable. So, happy testing and pumping, and thanks for watching. Bye.